Hey folks, back out at Indian Lake. Yeah, low water. I used that tree right there to gauge the water during flood times. It's in the water, which not really a flood, just any rain event brings the water up here because of its unique geology in the lake. Unique geology here. And I'm heading for the swamp, like I like to do. Never seen them before like this. There's a bunch of them. And continue to do so. I like them. That other aspect of this really special place. Into the swamp. See if the creek's running. Let's go check it out. This little alpha wave generator. You know, they tune waterfalls specifically to make this sound. Oh. Let's go on upstream. That's a weird one. You know me, I always look for interesting objects within these cypress leaf forests. My big trees, yeah. Nice. And the pretty colors of the maple tree. Swampy. Swampiness. Indian Lake State Forest. One of my favorite places. I'll show you some stuff. Getting a little bit weird. Namaste. I'm hanging out here with my friend. A picture of this little figure in the wood because it's fading away. I like to record it for posterity, which is much of what I do. It's nothing exciting, but something to remember. Long. There he is right there. Can you see that face in the wood? Yeah, it's in the woods there. In the stump. He's fading away. There's a little chipmunk looking thing sitting on top of his head that's almost totally gone now. That's what made me think about doing this. On with the journey. Yep. Ah yes, another one of my favorite trees. This big old oak. The limbs grow so long that they grow right down to the ground. Goes up and up and up into the base. It's that lower branch right there. but the other branches do it too. It's a really cool tree. And it hosts a lot of different epiphytic plants, little orchids and stuff, which aren't blooming right now, but I'll find some blooms for y'all. Resurrection fern. It's an air plant. Can't quite think of the name of it. Tillandsia bartrami. That's pretty nice in here. Indian Lake has a quality of shade all its own. Yes, it does. Pods though. Here it is. Check this out. Here's the little pod. It got frozen. See, it's brown. It got frozen, but there's the spores in it right there. Spores, little white powder. That's the stuff right there on my finger. We're gonna put it right there. Yep. They got frozen. Well, it froze here a week ago, so they're not blooming. But I've seen them bloom in December, sure. They're on their own schedule, man. They do what they do. Little orchids. The green fly orchid. I'm sorry I didn't mention the name of them. Yeah, dry. But the resurrection fern is the resurrection fern for a reason. And they'll come back. They'll come back just fine. Pretty. Hanging on to it. It's a dying branch, but the conditions are just right for life of an epiphyte. Epiphytes aren't parasites. They don't hurt the tree. They just live on the tree. Oh wow, this big old cypress went down. Big old cypress. It was dead, but it was full of wood duck holes. This little beauty is called the sundew. I gotta get the focus just right. But it's a carnivorous plant. Little buggies get trapped in that juicy, juicy goodness. Very, very, very small and humble plant. Tiny, in fact. Oh, old oak tree. I find you very interesting. I came up to this part to see if the little spring was running. And it's running. I come here when it's dry, just to see what's going on. I've never found the spring, but it's just a seepage slope. But knowing the history of this place and its occupation, it was probably used. And it's running. Yeah, one of the unique things about Indian Lake State Forest is that you can walk through parts of it under the oaks and it's wide open and you can just walk. Yep, no orchids blooming. See, this one is just letting its last pod off of the stalk. Yeah, that's the cycle they're in right now. Oh, there's some little buds right there, look at that. Little orchid buds, little white and yellow ones. Oh, wait a minute, look over here. I didn't see these. Let me see if I can get a good shot at them. Oh, aren't those pretty? A cat face, you say? A cat face. You recognize that? These are old turpentine trees. The metal V there is to funnel the sap pine sap into the terracotta jars you see out in the forest. I've seen a number of them out here. I usually put them in conspicuous places. But yeah, that's a turpentine tree right there from a day gone by. Okay, nothing big, but a historic thing. I mean, are you not entertained? Should I dance? No, I'm just gonna keep showing you little stuff that I find curious. Oh, is something in there? Nice. Colors, all colors, cypress. Or you just walk through the woods. I'm walking through the woods. I spy another stand of orchids. Isn't that nice? No blooms, pods. Lots of pods. Can you see the pods, the spores? Yeah. Coolio, little things, wondrous. Oh, I think I found a pretty good place for lunch. A lot of pretty colors in the swamp today. A lot of pretty colors. I think I'll shoot some stills here. Here's a cool little sinkhole in the woods. My apologies to the wood ducks I scared up by coming down here. They're gone. Go check it out. If I can, and I can. Who else do you know that can go right through with palmettos? Oh, it's got a little beach because the water's low. Yeah, the water's low. Got a beach. You can walk all the way around it if you wanted to. I don't want to. This leads out to Indian Lake Prairie. Yeah, there's a over 100-acre prairie that drains into the swamp and into the lake. The lake's a sinkhole. The lake is a sinkhole. Hawk. There's a pileated woodpecker right there. There he goes. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, that's me. That's me, all right. I like this place. Let me show you. There you go. Even if you just walk around the lake on the soft sand, and there's the other side of the lake. It's all no water, it's all sand. I fly fishing over there. All sand on the other side. And a lot of sand on this side too.